Welcome to another episode of This is Unusable. I am Fat Steinberg, Ben Steinberg.
And I am farting, shart, McGitterging.
What a great improv that was. Fart McGee.
Hey, don't make fun of my name, Ben. Jeez.
I do love how you sort of jumble words into like nothing, and then I'm just like, oh, he just said those words, and we have to just move on. Not that I don't trip over my own words at all, because I trip over them all the time and have to edit it out. But it is funny how like sometimes you'll say a word incorrectly, and then immediately afterward you'll say it correctly, and then immediately after that you'll say it incorrectly again, because that's just sort of the nerves kicking in the moment, I feel like. And I think it's a funny quality about you.
Yeah, my whole system has a nervous quality to it.
My whole system has Oh, look at me. I got blotches on my nose. I think it's because I've been taking Trazodone to help me sleep lately. God, the bags are getting worse. And I've got like blotches on my forehead.
Better than Trazodone.
What's Trazodone?
It's the zone where you go where all the trad wives are like, MAGA or whatever. I don't know.
And then Trazodone, which is something you take in the event of a tragedy. It makes you laugh at awful things.
Or it redirects your trajectory.
Trazodone with a J, yes.
Yes.
Trajectory zone. What the Trazodone does is you get into a cannon, like in, what's that game called? I'm trying to remember what it's called. Not Nick, it's called Pilot Wing 64. You get into a cannon and you blast yourself out. And in order to not be completely obliterated by the force of the cannon, you have to take Trazodone, which helps you both not be obliterated by the cannon and helps you alter your trajectory mid-air so that you land on the bullseye. Did you ever play that game, Pilot Wing 64? It was amazing.
No, I only played Gundam Wing 96.
Gundam Wing. There are Gundam Wing games, right? For anybody who doesn't know, Gundam Wing being a Japanese anime franchise. That's just a bunch of big mech robots fighting each other, and there's a bunch of drama happening between the characters. And it's
meaningful. All right, I have a question.
Blah, blah, blah. Yes.
Do you know what Gundam Wing is?
I mean, it's an anime TV show spin-off of the Mobile Suit Gundam franchise.
Yes. Do I know what Gundam Wing is?
Do you know what Gundam Wing is?
Yes. So, no need to explain it. No one's watching.
Good point. I apologize. I apologize for wasting our time and literally no one else's. But that's a great way to derail the conversation. Just say, don't bother saying those words coming out of your mouth right now because they mean nothing and they do nothing.
Look, I am a true American. I believe in censorship. You have no freedom of speech. It is what I say it is until it isn't. But then if it isn't, it was that I said it wasn't.
It was that I said it wasn't. And thus spoke Tyler Martin. It was that I said it wasn't. Words to live by. They'll not soon be forgotten because they will never be heard by anyone. So do you like this impromptu Sistine Chapel I have behind me on the wall that I put there?
Yeah, it's impressive that they got that because they don't actually let you take pictures while you're inside of the Sistine Chapel.
I know. Someone like bootlegged a massive, like large format film camera. They just somehow snuck a large format film camera, which is like wider than your body. They snuck it in there with no permission. And then they held it there and just let it expose for like a minute, because that's what you have to do with like full format cameras or whatever. No one stopped them. And now we have this to thank for them. There's the God. Oh, this is horrible for audio. There's God reaching out to, what is that, Adam? Yeah, it's Adam.
Yeah, well, I mean, we don't know that's God. That could just be like a homeless man. Do you think they had homeless people back in like the day? Well, you know, I guess the Jewish people, right? They were cast about the desert but before that.
Adam and Eve were the first homeless
people. You think everyone had a home?
No, Adam and Eve were the first people, and they were also the first homeless people.
No, they were like...
No, they just wandered around naked in a garden, okay? That's not a home. Yes, they were cast out, but that's because they were loitering. They were loitering naked. That's a very homeless thing to do, is to loiter naked in someone's garden.
Also, they were eating fruit. instead of like the chicken fingers that were there at the
Right, they're scavenging.
Yeah, ridiculous. Like, just go. I know it's chicken fingers every day, but God's plan.
That's a comedy bit right there. Oh, really? Adam and Eve were the first homeless people. They were kicked out for loitering, blah, 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 blah. It's, but it is Adam and Eve. It's not Steve and Eve, to quote Stuart Lee.
It's not Eve it to Beaver.
It's Adam and Eve, not Steve and Eve. He's quoting his misguided grandmother when she says that. Oh, God.
Is Stephen a biblical name?
I don't know. Stephen is a douche. It's a biblically douchebag name. It's not an inherently douchebag name, but in the Bible, if someone's named Stephen, that guy's guaranteed to be a douchebag.
Probably giving people leprosy. Turning fish into, like...
bread.
No, not bread, because bread's edible. Turn fish into, like, sadness.
Turning fish into wine. Fish wine.
I drink it.
It's not Steve and Eve. God, I love Stuart Lee so much. Oh, I just finished his book. It's a transcript of his first 3 stand-up specials, and with like lots of subtext and stuff like that, and notes. And it's like the 3rd or 4th time I've read it, and I see all these different like notes from my past self, and it's just sad noticing time go by and being like, this is the only book I read over and over again. And I've only been reading it to help me go to sleep because I have insomnia. The guy was in his like mid to late 30s making these specials, and like there was almost nobody coming to his shows, and he just made them anyway. He just like in the span of 3 years, he made 3 specials, and they're brilliant. And I've watched them and I'm like, God damn it. No one can do it like this guy. And I recommend him to all the people who aren't listening to this podcast and to none of the people who are, because excluding the people who listen to the podcast, if you exclude the number of people who listen to this, that is literally the entire population of the entire planet. That's why I'm recommending it to all the people who don't listen, is his book and his special. Oh, God.
What I took away from that is that the trans community is coming for our books.
How do you mean?
Well, you said it was a transcript.
Yes, that's true. It was a transcript as opposed to just a regular like script, a shooting script.
Tales from the transcript keeper.
You could also say that if a group of people were attempting to make us all trans, you could say that is their transmission.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to change that 4 or 5 times in your lifetime.
I mean, but if you need to change the transmission on your car and it's out of warranty, it might just be a better idea to get a new car.
Nah, just get one on the street. They're free. You just got to pop open the hood, grab a catalytic converter on your way out.
Just find a trans person and stuff them into your center console. What? It said they were on a transmission, so I figured,
Transmission from God.
Why they can shift my gears if they want. I'll just put my hand up their butt until it's inside their penis and then move their penis around, and that changes the gears. So anyway, what kind of hat are you wearing today? What kind of random ass hat? Somehow you never have this. You have so many hats that you've never worn the same one at all. Anytime we've recorded, what is your hat today?
This certainly has never been worn on the podcast before.
Oh, you have worn it? I just haven't asked about it. What is it?
I'm out of hats.
You are?
It's a Hillsborough Hops alternate logo, the Alebrijes, as seen in the feature film Coco.
What is Hillsborough Hops?
They are a minor league baseball team out in Hillsborough, and their name is the Hops.
Hillsborough Hops sounds like a craft beer company. That's where I first went to.
So you got drunk on wine there, so it's similar.
But okay, it's a Hillsborough Hops alternate brand logo is what you said. And now, without any context whatsoever, those words were completely meaningless. I just thought you should know. Hillsborough Hops, no one knows who the Hillsborough Hops are.
Meant a lot to me.
And how is that hat an alternate? It's an alternate to what?
To their regular Hop Forward logo.
Hop Forward? What does that mean?
Yes, it's a hop. Their regular logo is a hop. Their alternate logo is the Alebrije.
What's an Alebrije?
As seen in Coco. It's
that
the
doesn't
spirit
mean
animals
anything.
in the land of the dead. Go watch the movie.
Nobody knows. Okay, god damn it. It's an Alebrije. Okay, so when you say it's a hop, do you mean like an actual hop that's used to brew beer?
Yeah, that's the logo. They are the hops.
And for some reason, their alternate logo is like a spiritual fox that's multicolored?
Yeah, everyone's got their own Latino Heritage Night logos.
Everyone? all minor league baseball teams have that, or just...
I think maybe just those in the Pacific Northwest.
Okay, then it's not everyone.
I don't know. I haven't been everywhere. I don't know everyone. God, it's pulling teeth with you. Jesus.
It's like pulling teeth with you, dude. I'm trying to extract this information from you about this like, you just said a bunch of random words that didn't mean anything. So I had to be like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then you explained it, and now we understand.
You asked a specific question, I gave you a specific answer. I don't know what you want. I've given you the answer to your question.
I regret asking what hat you were wearing. Oh,
I feel like
God.
we've been through this already due to me having never worn the hat on the podcast before.
I have regretted so many questions because they just lead to more questions. You're a black box of questions where it's like, well, a black box is just a thing that you don't necessarily have to understand the insides of. But then for me, it's like, if I take the black box off, there's just another black box inside. That's what it's like trying to extract information from you sometimes.
Yeah,
it's a
I'm
black
a whole theater.
It's a Russian nesting doll of a black box theater inside a black box.
Matryoshka.
What?
Matryoshka.
Isn't it matryoshka?
That's what I said.
You said matryoshka without the SH sound. It's like ska music.
Yeah. You open up enough of them, a little trumpet pops out. Beep, 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 beep.
Ska music's a weird name. What's also weird is like how ska, like there's traditional ska, and then there's like ska punk, which sounds absolutely nothing like regular, like ska reggae music. It sounds so little like it that it's like, why does it share a name with it at all? Trumpets, I guess so. Trumpets and playing on the second beat, almost kind of like a mariachi thing.
Mambo number 5, ska music.
No, it's not.
Trumpets.
No, it's not. Yeah, but it's got like a swing beat. That's a ska music's cool at first, and then like 5 songs in, you're like, is it just this? The same goes with reggae music. You're like, oh, this is awesome. This is chill. And then 5 songs in, you're like, do something else. Do literally anything else. The same
Three little birds shat on my window.
There's reggae, which is incredibly repetitive. There's reggaeton, which we've already discussed is the most repetitive genre of music ever. And I don't know how the entirety of like Puerto Rico has not like had a mass revolt against this incredibly repetitive music. Like how is not a single one of them gone enough already? I can't stand this. The next song. What's the next song? No. 3 songs from now, what does that sound like? Oh, great. I guess.
No, but there's like, they like,
yeah, but those ones don't make top 40.
Yeah, it's because Pitbull is like a purist, and he pays off people to not include them.
What do you mean?
From the top 40.
Top 40, yeah. Got it.
The thing you said.
No, yes, you just went further in with the ad lib, and I was a little confused by what you were saying. As usual, I guess as long as you can shake your ass to the music, it will never not be popular. You know, as long as you can twerk to it, there's a market there. Someone has to twerk to this. This is definitely going to be twerked to.
I gave a crow a shoe right now.
Right. The original lyrics are, there's no stopping us right now, right? What do you mean I give a crow a shoe right now?
No, there's I feel so close to you right now. I'm just talking about other dance music that is also kind of repetitive, electronic, kind of.
Well, I mean, all dance music is pretty repetitive, but like it's even like within the genre of reggaeton, it's extra repetitive. It's just like, look, these people have nothing to look forward to but shaking their butts.
Getting toned, dude. I mean, they're toned as fuck out there. Though don't forget about the other subset, reggaetoni.
Reggaetoni. Hey, reggaetoni. Hey, how you doing?
It's like, it's reggaeton, but with an accordion.
And with the mafia putting hits out on people.
So many cold cuts, though.
Bunch of gabagool. Hey, reggaetoni, go on get us some gabagool. Gabagool, man. What is that, man? I don't know what gabagool means, man.
Rabagoulash.
You mean the capicola? I see, man. Then why do you say gabagool? Why don't you just say capicola, man? That's a half-decent accent, I think.
Yeah.
Why does the K sound have to change to the G sound? Are you too lazy to pronounce the K sound?
Capocollo.
Capocola. Capocola. Gabagool. God.
Well,
What is with-
probably because Coca-Cola got everyone confused. They're like, hey, give me a Capocollo. And then they're like, here's the bottle cap of a of a Coca-Cola. See, even I'm confused. See, I can't keep it straight.
Hey, we asked for some Coca. We asked for some Coca-Cola, not some Capicola. I couldn't hear the difference. You're gonna have to completely change the way you pronounce Capicola the next time you want me to make a run for things like this.
Gabagool.
And why you always asking me to go get you the food, man?
Irish reggae. Irish Jamaican.
I mean, Jamaican does sound a lot like an Irish accent. It really does. It's weird how much Jamaican sounds. It sounds like an Irish accent. It's not that far away from an Irish accent. A Jamaican accent.
From the island.
They're both from islands. They're both from islands off the coast of larger islands. But yeah, it would not surprise me at all if, like, the Jamaican accent is heavily influenced by Irish. Murder. That's how they say murder. Murder in Ireland is murder. And then in Jamaica, it's murder. Or madar, or murda. Is it offensive to do a Jamaican accent? Is it offensive to do that? I feel like for some reason it's not as offensive to do a Jamaican accent as it is to do like an African-American vernacular English accent. Like something about that is more offensive.
I feel like the African-American vernacular accent, as you call it, comes with a whole litany of racist tropes, plus words that aren't in our vocabulary that doing it would feel like, you're co-opting it.
I don't know. Can you say an accent has different words? Or is that more
vernacular.
of
That's
a vernacular?
Vernacular means
true.
a whole different list of,
That's true. There are a lot of different words in AAVE, such as finna, which is short for fixin' which means I'm going to. I'm finna go there. You know what I mean? I'm fixing to go there. It's weird saying finna as a white man saying I'm finna go there.
We don't need to. We don't need to go there.
We don't need to be finna to go there. I never heard finna until I lived in the Midwest. Here on the East Coast, on the West Coast, at least in Southern California, I've really never heard black people say that. It's only something I heard in the Midwest.
I feel like it's more Southern influence, whereas we have more of the beach kind of influence.
That's true. Fixin' to does sound like a Southern accent type thing.
Yeah, like they say, like, this needs cleaned instead of like
that's
this
a Midwest thing.
Cleaned.
Yeah, that's a Midwest thing. It needs fixed. It's crazy. I remember when I heard someone. I never heard that in the Midwest though. That's the thing. When I lived in St. Louis, I heard finna. I never heard this needs cleaned or this needs fixed. I never heard that for some reason. But I have heard people say it. I know someone from the Midwest. I knew her in L.A. and she was the only person I'd heard who'd said it. And I was like, you say English wrong. You are saying it wrong. I don't care. If you're going to say finna and it's part of your accent, that's fine. But if you have a completely like similar sounding accent to me and then you just say it needs fixed, your grammar's just incorrect. The AAVE dialect is different enough that you're like, well, it just has its own grammar. Whereas the Midwest accent is basically just dumb English, in my opinion. It's just dumb English. It's not a different accent. It's just dumb American. Dumb American. Dumb American. He was a dumb American,
Two-term president.
Two-term president. Two-term president. He was a two-term president. God, I wish Trump had won a second term the first time he ran for a second term, because then we'd be done with him by now, or he'd have a third term. Who knows? I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the Biden years were complete waste. We didn't get anything done.
We got nothing done. Biden went senile. There was an entirely unnecessary race afterward in which it was inevitable Trump was going to win. Look, we just needed any other white guy other than Biden to run. Unfortunately. That's what it seemed like was the only thing that would beat Trump, because he beat Trump the first time.
I don't think anyone liked Tim Walz very much.
He was running for vice president.
Sure, but I don't think we would have liked him more as regular president. We don't like him as a vice president.
We didn't dislike him as a vice president. We just had no
nothing.
opinions.
He was in that. He's
That's all
fine
vice
for a
presidents.
Minnesota. Whatever is he? He's not a governor. He's like a senator.
Yeah, I think he's a senator. He's a centaur, yes. That's what senator is a descendant word from, is centaurs.
Senator.
Senatoros.
Senator comes directly from senex, meaning old man or elder. So that's why everyone's got to be old as fuck.
Yeah, except for Barack Obama. He was the only, like, young senator in the Senate, pretty much. And what happened to him? He became president.
He couldn't make marijuana legal.
He couldn't? Or he didn't? Or what?
He should have become he should have, like, went to jail. He said, I smoked it. That's Schedule 1, dude.
I had an edible.
Right now?
No, not right now. A few weeks ago.
Is it still kicking in?
Maybe that's what the insomnia is. I just feel completely groggy because I have no tolerance. But
I like the wild berry or the wild elderberry ones. Is that what you got?
Boysenberry. But instead of making me sleep, I just had the perception that my heart could burst out of my chest any moment. Like an octopus, you know the way it can seep through cracks? My heart was going to seep through my rib cage and then just repeatedly bash me in the face with every beat over and over again. That's what it felt like.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello,
Yes.
my ragtime. Yeah.
Yes, like the alien from Aliens. It was just going to burst out. But instead of doing the ragtime thing, it was just going to repeatedly bash me in the face.
Hey, that'll make you go to sleep.
Knock me out eventually. But
Yeah.
it was like going, boo, boo, boo. Pew! I just had to sit there going, this is not what's happening right now. You're just thinking it might happen. You'll be fine.
Did you take a little or a lottle?
1 dose. And that was enough for like 4 hours.
Start with
for
a
me
half.
I should have, yeah. But based on the dose I took, it felt like the half wasn't going to put me to sleep at all.
You could have gone too far. You would have gone to sleep, but then you went into like...
There was a period when like I put on like my CPAP mask to get ready to go to sleep, but then I just got distracted. So I was just breathing through it for like half an hour to 45 minutes, just sitting up, just kind of staring, like not knowing what to do. Like, should I go to sleep right now? I don't know if I should go to sleep right now. I have this stupid thing on my face. Don't ever get CPAP. Don't ever get sleep apnea. It's the worst.
I'm working on it.
You're working on getting sleep apnea or working on avoiding it?
A little bit column A, a little bit of row B.
Column A and row B. Well, those do intersect. So you think you might get it? Are you a snorer? Do you snore when you sleep?
No, not since they took out my tonsils.
I still have my tonsils. Maybe I should have them removed just so I can breathe better.
Yeah, just pop those bad boys out. You gotta throw up and eat a bunch of mac and cheese and then throw that up too.
I should just have my entire lower jaw removed. That would help me sleep better.
That's what we all would pray for that.
Yeah. My skin is starting to sag here a little bit. So just remove it completely, and then nobody would think, oh, he's getting old. They wouldn't look at my jaw and be like, oh, he has a recessed jaw. They'd look at my eye bags and my baldness and go, oh, he has these other awful things instead.
Maybe just put some Botox on your, your breathing tube. Which one's that? The esophagus? No, the other one. The aorta.
The aorta, that's a vein. That's an artery, like in your heart, that leads to your heart. The aorta is not a breathing tube at all. I mean, I guess it does transmit oxygen through your blood, but the aorta is not.
There you go. See? Can't convince me. Yeah, doctor. Aorta. You ever play Panzer Dragoon Aorta?
For anybody who doesn't know what that is, which is everybody, there is a game called Panzer Dragoon Orta for like the PS2, I think.
I had it for original Xbox.
Oh, it was for the original Xbox? Then maybe
I think it was a port, but it was there. I got it. I own it.
Right, there's Panzer Dragoon and then Panzer Dragoon Orta. The Japanese just think Panzer sounds cool, even though there are Nazi associations with Dragoon as well, I believe.
Yeah, it's a tank.
Both are terms co-opted by the Nazis to describe various parts of their military infrastructure.
We will say that the Japanese were once aligned in a way with the Nazis. So
that's true, but they still seem a little like on board with the whole Aryan thing, like how they make every character in like a fighting game who's American blonde.
Tall hair, blonde.
Tall hair blonde, like Colonel Guile. He's got, tattoos of the American flag on both of his shoulders. And the joke is that they're not tattoos, they're birthmarks. Because he's ultra-American. What are these lines on my nose, man?
Cocaine. That'll help you go to sleep.
I'm sure it will. Should I try to find some cocaine? You think that'll help me go to sleep?
Yeah.
You really think so?
Do enough of it.
Do enough of it and you will permanently go to sleep.
Yeah, for at least a day.
You'll blow a hole in your septum. I don't understand what the working of that is. Some people have done so much cocaine that they've made a hole in their septum. What is like the crystals of the cocaine have slowly like scratched away?
Yeah, well, I think it's like caustic, so it's just gonna...
It's not like the crystals getting lodged in there and like being jagged and sort of slowly opening your nose or your septum or whatever. People say they have like a hole the size of a dime in their nose. I'm like, how could you?
There you go. That'll solve your snoring.
No, apparently that'll like make everything worse.
Damn.
Because the snoring happens further back, and like having a hole in your septum just makes somehow it just makes your breathing worse, and it also means that your nose could collapse on itself, the cartilage part.
Just eat it then. Just eat the cocaine.
Yeah, just inject it. Like Artie Lang, I think he did so much cocaine that his nose collapsed on itself. Have you seen him? Like his nose doesn't exist.
Still alive?
He is alive. His nose is just sort of a flat thing. It looks like someone punched his nose in and it just never popped back out.
Oh, so he's in Fallout.
No, because those characters are missing the front of their nose completely. He still has the front of his nose, and it's now just flush with his face.
Thank you for clarifying, though. We needed to know more about Artie Lang's nose.
I'm sorry. I should have just remained silent.
Like I said, I'm here to censor your ass.
Was there anything you wanted to talk about? I feel like I really just co-opted the entire episode. I just ranted for like 30 minutes. I apologize.
Nope, I said my trans thing, so that was it. That's what I needed to get out today.
You had that joke just sitting in your pocket, just waiting. When can I tell this trans joke?
Yeah. Did you know that all the Dragulas are trans?
Dragulas?
Yeah.
What is a Dragula aside from like a drag queen Dracula?
The bloodsuckers. They go, I want to suck a blood.
Are you saying all vampires are trans?
Yeah, they're from Transylvania. This is unusable.
Yes.
I've been Tyler Martin, not the previous name that everyone remembers.
I thought it was Taylor Martin.